Welcome to Innovation Beat, a channel that brings you thrilling and dramatic driving scenes. Here you will witness the tough challenges when drivers control giant trucks, tankers, military vehicles, or off-road vehicles on dangerous roads. From muddy forest roads, tight turns in the city to precarious cliffs, every situation requires skillful skills and high concentration. Moments like wheels slipping out of the mud, roaring engines overcoming rugged terrain will definitely make you unable to take your eyes off. If you love thrills and extreme challenges, this is the place for you. The military truck with its headlights shining brightly was bravely driving through the deep mud. The large wheels spun, creating waves of mud that splashed all around. The engine roared in the forest, trying to maintain traction to avoid getting stuck. The body of the truck shook violently as the wheels slid on the slippery mud, creating a tense and dramatic scene. The large red and white tanker truck which was struggling to get through the deep mud. The front wheels were half submerged in the thick mud, creating waves of mud all around. The engine roared, the wheels spun strongly, but still slid on the slippery road. The driver focused on the controls, inching forward so as not to get completely stuck. The scene was tense and suffocating in the desolate space.
Por el centro. Sí, por el centro. Ahí, ahí derecho, derecho, derecho. Derecho.
The heavy military vehicle was performing a muddy off-road exercise. The large wheels roared, gripping the mud, sending up waves of mud. The body of the vehicle shook violently as it crossed over mounds and deep holes. The engine roared loudly in the wild landscape, demonstrating its superior power in challenging the harsh terrain. The super long truck was carrying a giant cylindrical pipe dozens of meters long, slowly moving through the narrow road. The massive pipe took up almost the entire width of the road, creating a tense scene. The guide below closely watched, directing every step to avoid collision. The engine roared softly, the wheels slowly inched forward, meter by meter, in an atmosphere of suspense. The large gray truck was slowly making a sharp turn on a small road deep in the woods. The long, bulky bed made it difficult to maneuver. The rear wheels nearly slid off the edge of the gravel road, screeching as they struggled to grip the road. The driver was concentrating hard, adjusting the steering wheel carefully to keep the truck from tipping over. Tension was building as each inch of the turn was conquered in this challenging situation. The huge red truck was slowly making a difficult turn into a narrow street corner. The bulky truck bed was almost pressed against the right wall, while the front of the truck was approaching the glass door of a shop. The driver nervously adjusted the vehicle little by little, trying to avoid a collision. All eyes were on this dramatic maneuver, making the atmosphere extremely tense. A military truck loaded with people was crossing a fast-flowing river. The river water rose high, swirling around the wheels, creating huge waves. The engine roared loudly. The wheels slowly rolled over the slippery rocks under the water. The passengers in the truck clung tightly to the sides of the truck, their eyes anxiously watching the situation. The scene was tense and dramatic in the midst of harsh nature. Watching the challenging driving scenes on Innovation Beat, we always want to bring you the most realistic and dramatic experiences about the world of giant machines. The terrain challenges that drivers face not only demonstrate their top skills, but also their resilience to overcome the harshest limits. Please click like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting new videos. Don't hesitate to leave a comment to share your thoughts. See you again in the next exciting and dramatic journeys.